Hello, my name is Erin Gordon, and I am currently the assessment coordinator at the San Diego County Office of Education. I previously was the assessment coordinator for San Diego Unified School District, which is a large district in Southern California. This video is all about timeline considerations for managing users. In a large district, when you are creating accounts for hundreds of users, there are a lot of things that determine the timelines for doing this very important task. We want folks to have their user accounts set up as early as possible after the TOMS rollover in summer, but you also want to make sure folks are uploaded with the correct roles. So some key considerations that I think through doing this task include staffing changes at school sites, the tests that are administered earlier in the school year, like the initial LPAC and the California Alternate Assessment for Science, as well as the required training to administer those tests. We also advocate for the use of interim assessments, even though in my district they're optional. We really strongly encourage teachers to use the interims throughout the year. So we started our process for uploading users into TOMS with our site coordinators. Prior to the start of the new year, we would have principals designate a site coordinator for each testing program for their school. And then once we had our site coordinators identified, we would create user accounts in TOMS through the batch upload process. We were able to upload the site coordinators before the start of school, shortly after that TOMS rollover. Now, once those site coordinators were identified and uploaded, we would initiate a process for other TOMS roles like the IA only, test examiners, and test administrators. So these specifically for our teachers. These were done about a month after school started. Now, I know we would prefer to do this much earlier, but staffing and master schedules, they're in flux the first 4 weeks of school. And we know that since site coordinators have that highest permission at a site level in TOMS, they would be able to add any individual teachers who needed their TOMS accounts set prior to our district-wide batch upload that my office would do. So this was especially critical for test examiners who administered the initial LPAC, or any of our teachers that needed to administer the California Alternate Assessment for Science earlier than our mass batch upload for the district. So site coordinators, they had the ability to upload these individuals after verifying that they had gone through the required training in Moodle. And we provided site coordinators with a job aid, a short screen capture video, so they were equipped and they knew how to add users into TOMS. In addition to our site coordinators, prior to the school year, we would also create user accounts with the educator district role for our central office administrators, like our area superintendents or our CNI director, or anyone else who needed district-wide access to results in SIRS. After the initial upload, any changes to site coordinators would be handled by my office, whereas any changes for teacher roles would be handled by the site coordinator. I hope you found this information timely and useful. Thanks for watching.